Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are doing fine. Our today's lesson is a reported speech. So it is for first year baccalaureate students. Textbook Gateway, Unit 8, Society and Social Problems. Lesson type is grammar. Right? So the first question, what is a reported speech? Right? I visit Morocco for the first time, the tourist said. This is a direct speech, right? Look at the quotes, right? Comma and the speaker, right? If you compare the first statement with the second one, you notice that the reporting verb said in the past plus that. If you notice, pronoun I changed to he. The present form changes to the past form. Right? So, what is a reported speech? Reported speech is somebody's exact words reported by another person. Right. Of course, as we have seen in the first two examples, there are some tense changes, right? So let's start with the first one. So I visit Morocco. The tourist said that he visited Morocco. So the simple present changes to the simple past, right? I'm visiting Morocco. The tourist said. So the present continuous changes to the tourist said that he was visiting Morocco. Changes to the past continuous. Right? I'm going to visit Morocco. The tourist said. The tourist said that he was going to visit Morocco. So is are going to changes to was or were going to. I will visit Morocco. The tourist said. The tourist said that he would visit Morocco. So will changes to would, of course, plus a base form. I can visit Morocco. The tourist said. The tourist said that he could visit Morocco. So can changes to could. Of course, plus base form. Now, complete these sentences with the correct forms of the verbs in reported speech. Right? Proceed. I'm tired, said Laura. Laura said that she, so there is verb to be in the present, changes to was in the past. Right? Proceed. I'm talking with Kim, said Tom. Tom said that he was talking with Kim. So the present continuous changes to the past continuous. Mina said they are going away for 2 days. Mina said that they were going away for 2 days. As we said, is going to change to was or were going to. The match will be on TV, said Mr. James. Mr. James said that the match would be on TV. So will changes to would. I can't remember the song, said Maria. Maria said that she couldn't remember the song. Now, here is an important point concerning a reported speech. So, we need to know when we should use say and when we should use tell as, of course, reporting verbs. So she said that it was a nice city. He told me that it was a secret. So complete the rule with say and tell. So we use If we mention who you are talking to, we use tell, right? And of course we use say if we don't mention who we are talking to. Right. As for the word that, is it optional for reported speech or obligatory? Huh? So, please. So, we don't have to use the word that before the reported speech because it is optional. We can drop it, and we don't affect the meaning of the sentence or the statement. Sorry. Now, choose the correct answer: told or said. So he told or said Janet that he was leaving on Friday. So he told, because here we mentioned who he was talking to. He's talking to Janet. Clara, of course, the same thing with Clara. She's talking to her husband. She, here we use said because she didn't mention who she was talking to. We said the same thing. We didn't mention who we were talking to, and he told Bill he couldn't go to party because he mentioned the person who is Bill, right? Right, pronouns. I'm very tired. He said that he was very tired. If you look if you see I changes to he. So me changes to her, you changes to me. Right. Now, complete the sentences with the correct pronouns. I don't have a car. Maria said. So Maria is a girl. So the female person talk about is she. Right? We refer to it with she. I play soccer on Mondays, said Nick. So Nick is a male person, so we use he. James is writing a letter to you. Sarah said that James was writing a letter to me. I will help you. James and Anderson said that they would help me. So because they are a group of people we are talking about, and they are the person who we are talking to is, or they are talking to is me. They are talking, yes, the person I am talking to is me. Possessive adjectives. The same thing, what applies to pronouns applies to possessive adjectives. So, my changes to his, our changes to their, us changes to them, right? Choose the correct answer. Our friends are cool. They said that, I'm sorry, as we said, that is optional. They said their friends were cool. I don't understand your question. Mary said that she didn't understand my question. Your house is comfortable, said Tim. Tim said, our house was comfortable. My favorite hobby is fishing, said Camelia. Camelia said her favorite hobby was fishing, right? Now, time expressions. As you know, time expressions change as well. We have seen that tenses, pronouns change. So, time expressions change as well in reported speech. So for now changes to then, today, that day, that night, this morning, that morning, yesterday, the day before, 1 month ago, 1 month before, next week, the week, last year, the year before, the previous year, next week, the following week. Right. Good. And of course, demonstratives, these changes to that, these changes to those, and adverb of place here changes to there, right? You rewrite these sentences as indicated. The boss said that I, proceed please, that I came late that day. So today changes to that day, right? I will have a math test tomorrow. She said that she would have a test the next day, right? He said he was arriving that afternoon, right? Really, he was at school. So present changes to the past. This morning changes that morning. Be going to changes to were going to. Are going to change were going to. Next week changes to the following week. Right? Good. Reported questions. So to report a question, we use if or whether plus a sentence is in the affirmative form. So we drop subject verb inversion, right? When we report the question. Yes, please. Proceed. Rewrite this sentence as indicated. Do you live in London? She asked me if I lived in London, right? Are you working? She asked me if I was working that night. Will you come later? She asked me if I would come later. Sorry for the mismatch between the answers and the statements. Right, direct questions. So as for direct questions, we use WH word plus sentence is in the affirmative. The same thing, we drop the subject verb inversion. Good. Let's write these sentences. Where is he? She asked me where he was. What are you doing? She asked me what I was doing. Why do you go out at night? She asked me why I went out at night. Where? Sorry, come back. Where will you live after graduation? She asked me where I would live after graduation. As a homework, report 10 things that people have said or told you. For example, my mom told me that my birthday party was great. So I hope that you have understood reported speech. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.